the tire tariffs took a real big hit on the industry.
As far as people saying they're grease balls, I mean, dude, I put mine in fourth gear on like 10 pounds and it hooks after they're warm.
Well, you just drove on the grippiest tires ever,
Right.
so duh.
Then you jump into a Kenda and it's a totally different ball game.
I brought like 6 sets of Kendas with me.
Good Lord.
Yeah, like I'm gonna go to, like we're going to Clutch Kickers or something. You know, I was going to Clarksville to get drunk. All right, what's your favorite tire?
Kenda.
Even though you're not signed anymore?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
It's by far, I've run Atsus. I've run.
I have a good question for you. Okay. So I've had a lot of people have been saying that Kenda's tire quality is going down right before they launch this new tire. Have you found that to be true?
I have not, because I don't have a car to run them on. I just got the car back.
Oh yeah.
I've only done one too. So what happened was, and unbeknownst to a lot of people, the tire tariffs took a real big hit on the industry.
No, he told me.
So when they shifted production elsewhere, I think they went to Vietnam or something. And that's when like the Kenda crisis happened, when there was no Kendas in the country.
Yeah.
I think something along the way of their compounds changed over there.
Right, that's what I was talking about. Yeah.
So it's something that they couldn't control. I think it was just a matter of what could come in and was available.
I'm not saying that they did it on purpose. I was just curious
I've got a new set on the car that I just got from where I used to work, and I know that they're fresh from over there, the new tariff. I didn't notice a difference.
I was going to say I ordered mine probably, 6 months ago. I haven't been driving it because we've been trying to do this. No. I mean, I street it, but I don't go drifting.
Right.
But I mean, as far as people saying they're grease balls, I mean, dude, I put mine in fourth gear on like 10 pounds and it hooks after they're warm. So
it seemed like it was super sticky, like overly sticky from what it used to be.
That's what I felt, but I was also on the street. I'm not on a track, so I don't know. You know what I mean? A track.
I think it's people going to like some really sticky fucking Falcon tires or something, and then trying to come back to Kendas for a little bit of seat time or practice, and they're like, these things suck because they have no grip. Well, you just drove on the grippiest fucking tires ever, so duh.
Yeah, you can't compare. And then you get the guys that run the Acceleras or even like some Ling Longs or cheap ass tires that get up into there, like, oh, I can't even burn out on these.
Yeah.
Well, that's a sticky tire.
Yeah, the Acceleras. I like the Acceleras. I've used those a couple of times, and I thought they were pretty decent.
They wear out so fast, though. I feel like
they do. They don't last long.
Did you use the race? What is it? The 561 or 156?
651, I think is what it's called. Yeah, just a.
I remember I was at a track and somebody had a set of 17s of those, and I happened to have a set of wheels from my old setup. They were the 1552s that I had, those like star-shaped ones. So I was out of tires. I somehow cobbled somebody together to give me a set of tires.
I did that in my last event. Actually, it was 255 Acceleras on the Z stock VQ. Oof. Like it was, and it still wasn't enough grip for me. Yeah, I wanted more grip.
So I went out and I blew them off in like 2 laps in Clarksville.
Yeah, I've heard that they're not.
I'm not talking shit about them. I'm sure they grab, but I went down in tire on my car. My car's not a small, low horsepower car. You know,
I really feel like if you're set up for that tire, that they last, because the ones that are like Accelera, they're set up on those tires. They know how to drive on them. They're used to them.
Yeah.
Then you jump into a Kenda and it's a totally different ball game.
Yeah, you got to add a lot of mechanical grip to the car.
I will say
that to last.
I will say when I first switched from like regular old tires to Kendas, it was like I could not believe it. It was like it was like the first time I used a pressure cooker. I couldn't believe that it cooked something that fast. I couldn't believe that the tires lasted that long. I literally drove both days in a 400 horsepower car on one set. I was like, that's impossible. That's not possible to do that.
And nobody believed it with the supercharge, 500 horsepower, 490 torque. I drove half an event on like the last half, and I'd start halfway with a new fresh set. I would go to the next event and finish the half.
Yeah.
How many tires you taking this weekend? One.
Yeah, like 2 sets.
One set.
Yeah, dude. I'll never forget. I was so dumb. I went to that event and I brought like 6 sets of Kendas with me.
Good Lord.
Yeah, like I'm gonna go to we're going to Clutch Kickers or something. You know, I was going to Clarksville to get drunk. You know, it's so dumb.
I mean, you would have to hot lap the entire Clarksville track, up the pits, around this bathroom, back down the holler.
Oh, you have to be on the brakes.
The Clarksville track alone doesn't even wear on tires.
Yeah, no, Clarksville's great on tires.
Great.
It was just funny. I just remember.
It doesn't last on the cheapies, though. like the lean ones.
They'll delam the fuck out of
yeah.
them because it's rough.
I burned a set of Otsus in like half a lap. Like brand new sticker on Otsu. Burned them off in a half lap. And that was on stock DQ power.
Oh, shit.
You leave your labels on?
Absolutely.
Yes,
that's
baby.
That's the bragging right.
Yeah,
you have brand new tires.
Yeah.
You put them on with the stickers and you burn the stickers off as you go down the straight.
Yeah.
Really?
In the warm-up box, baby.
I'm always
fling
like,
them bitches off.
Get the fuck off.
Hell no. You throw them bitches on and let the label ride.
That's how you let everybody know that you're not on Scrub Daddies.
Oh, it's like a flex thing.
Yeah, it's a flex.
It's a flex.
Drop it in the comments if you do it, because I'm curious now.
Yeah,
I just thought of that. I had to ask.
I do it just because I'm lazy, honestly. I'm just not going to pull them off.
Well, now
They're
that
so
I know,
sticky.
That's how it happened the first time. I was too lazy to take them off, and I was like, you know what? That kind of looks cool.
Well, then everybody's
stick
like,
with it.
I thought people would make fun of me, so I took them off. So now I'm like, damn, I should have flexed on everybody. What the fuck?
I had somebody walk by the pit and be like, are those brand new tires that you're going to put on that car? Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. You see those ones? Those are from the last set.
Yeah, I really am like that too. If I find like I've never really tried. I've tried other ones, but only when I've like randomly run out of tire. Like ever since I discovered Kendas, like if I can get Kendas, I'll get them. You know what I mean? Like
There's no reason not to.
the
Cost per lap.
Right.
It's dumb.
$1 per lap, baby.
All right.
Say that all fucking time.
What else you got?
Trying to think. All right. So what about angle kits? So what your car is what? Is it like full GK tech
FDF,
now, or is it FDF?
Yeah.
FDF.
So I was bolt on GK tech, stock power. And then when they developed the upper and lower full lock kit, I jumped at that. Got a stellar deal with GK Tech when it was in like baby production.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's the kit you have now.
Yeah.
And then I went full FDF, Mega Manus.
How do you like it? You like it?
It is the most self-driving setup I've had on the car.
Really?
So the self-steer and everything is actually very well with it.
I can
It's
flick
not
the wheel.
like a Wise Fab feel. Because I hate
I
Wise
haven't
Fab
driven
feel.
on Wise
I don't
Fab,
like the way
but
it
I
feels.
know I've heard that it's like you have to actually drive a little bit on Wise Fab.
Yeah, you kind of have to muscle
I
the
drove Willie
steering more.
Culver's 350Z, and it was a Wise Fab car, and he says that he doesn't like Wise Fab, and I remember I was like, dude, this car's fucking easy to drive.
Yeah, I think it all depends on how the driver sets them up, because some drivers like the fight and some don't realize that they don't have to fight.
Right. Just let the car do it.
Yeah.
The fuck?
Yeah, but it doesn't like when in my car it has all the self steer in the world. So if I'm in drift and I just let go of the steering wheel, it'll do the transition for me. All I got to do is catch it.
Right.
With Wise Fab, you have to literally throw it.
Give it the
you have to
flick.
throw it.
Oh.
You have to
That's
steer
almost
the car.
I got to do that in
yourself.
my car now, but it's
And
not
it's like that seems like you're doing too much.
Hey,
to
I have
me.
a
It's just
question.
like just let it self steer, throw a sway bar in it.
Have you
let
guys
it
ever
ride.
hit yourself in the nuts by flicking
Yes.
it? Dude, you have too?
I've told you that, yeah.
give it one of
The
those
first
big
time you
flicks in
told me
your hand,
that
just
story.
Dude.
Now let's stop the podcast for a second. I've got a few huge announcements. It is official. We finally hit 10,000 subscribers on YouTube. So as promised, we will be doing a giveaway. Before I get to that, I have another announcement. Now, most of you may know what Hyperfest is. It is a massive automotive, drifting, rally cars, all sorts of different types of motorsports happening within Hyperfest, along with music and tons of shit to do. On the note of Hyperfest, we have teamed up with them to host the first ever, as far as we know, Q&A panel live at Hyperfest. So if you or anyone out there wants to come and join us and meet us, come to Hyperfest and come say hi. Not only are we teaming up for the event, the 19th through the 21st, we are also teaming up for the 10,000 subscriber giveaway. Now, I will have more details on what that entails, but I wanted to go ahead and let you guys know it could be anything along the lines of parts, maybe even a fan experience coming with us to Hyperfest. And we actually did a poll on this on our Instagram, so if you are not following us there, make sure you are following us, because that is where majority of the information that we get happen on Instagram before they ever even make it to the podcast. Let us know in the comments what you guys would rather see for the giveaway. Thank you guys, as always, for supporting the podcast. We really do appreciate it. We got big plans for the future, but we need your guys' help. So share it, like it, comment, do anything you can. We really appreciate it. Let's get back to the podcast. Peace.